Hi guys, I am back here again with a new video. It is my video regarding the programming of C++. I have already posted one video of the basic output statement and also an introduction to C++ programming. If you haven't seen that yet, so please go and watch them. And now today with the I am with a new topic, that is the variable declaration and data types in Python. Since we are starting from the scratch level, so it is very necessary to understand the basics, otherwise it will be very much difficult for us to go to the advanced level. So the topics such as the output, input statement, data type, variable declaration, they are very important to know before proceeding in any of the programming languages. So I hope so that after this video you will able to have the knowledge of the how to declare a variable in the C++ language and how to define the data type, because without them any of program will not work if you are going to do so. So without wasting any time, I am going towards my practical platform, that is Dev C++. In that I have already included 3 lines, that is preprocessor directives include IO stream for our input output. Then I have also used the strings. Here we are going to deal today with some data type which also include string, and also I have using the namespace std. Now because I want you to learn the concept first before the programming, so I have also made some slides so that you can understand more easily what we are going to do. So these are the data types of the C++. They are basically, number one is integer data type. Now in integer there are 3 more kinds of types. Number one is short, then int, and third one is long. So why do we differentiate? Just because if we want to have integers, then we will use all the data types of integers. But in integers, if we know that it will be a short integer, will occupy not more than 2 bytes, then we will use short. If we know that we can have the answer in more than 2 bytes, then we will use int. And if we are not sure about 2 or 4 bytes and we can have more than that, so for long is used, we can have so many digits in the long. So I hope integer data type is clear. Now float. You can see as well that in Python we used to have only sum of data types and it was easy to define that, and the default was string. But in C++ it is confusing, especially for the beginners, what are the data types, because they are very much classified in various forms. So I have chose to make some slides as well, so you will be able to better understand that. I hope so. Now after the first data type, that are integer, the second is float. But in float as well there are 3 types. Number one is float, that is the smallest of the space storage, and it will have the 4 bytes. Then we use double, and then we use the long double. If we are not sure that we have how much long we have, then we use the long double, so it can occupy have the vacancy of so much space to occupy, and we can have the about 15 decimal places in the long double. So after integers and after float, they having all 3 of them have the 3 of kinds themselves. Now we are proceeding further. Our third data type is string. Now string is the basic. In string there is a sequence of characters in C++. Whenever we use the string before any of the variable, it means we are gonna have the sequence or number of characters in that. Okay, hope so it is clear. Now the fourth one, that is char or char. It whenever we used to write char before any of the variable, it means we can only give a single character to it. I will give you example. If I have considered any variable like m, now I can only give it a with the single quotation, that is it is a single character. But in string, if I am taking a variable, for example m, I can give it sequence of characters we want, like I am a student of that university, or I am doing programming, or any of that with double quotation. So this is the difference when we use a single character and when we use a sequence or multiple characters. And then the last one, that is the boolean data type, as we have in any of the languages, that will return true and false. True means 1 and false means 0. So now I am concluding. We have the data types in C++, integers having 3 more in it, and then float. Third one is a string, fourth one is character, and the fifth one is boolean. Hope so you have understand that. If you haven't, reverse the video again and again and make your concept clear about that. And I am also going to show you the practical explanation of these data types, so it will be more clear to you and will be helpful to you. But before proceeding further, I want to also tell you, these 5 data types are still not the complete data types of C++. These are called the primary data types, but C++ have one more data type, that is called the secondary data types, in which classes and objects come, which we are not gonna define yet because they are complex topic, they are advanced topic, and I will be discussing it definitely, but in the later videos. So I will not try yet to confuse you or to give you more complexity. So for now, just you have to remember the primary data type, that are integers, float, string, character, and boolean. Hope you have understand that. Now I am proceeding towards my practical platform, that is Dev C++. Now I have included all 3 lines. Now I am going to have, first of all, using the integer data type. So for that you have to do one thing, that you have to use integer main, because nothing works if we don't use the integer main function. Now in that I am going to design my program. That is, first I am using integer data type. Now I am doing that int a, and then I am using a semicolon, and then int b, and then a semicolon. Now I am gonna define the value for a, that is for example 12 here, and then for b I am gonna define 13 here. Hope so it is clear. Then I want to use them by using my basic output statement, that is count in the C++. I am going to perform the addition from this integers a and b, and then I am gonna use and l, that will given the position or will move to the next line. So hope so it is clear till now. Then what I will do is, I am using another integer type, that is short. Hope so you have cleared the concept earlier with the slides. Now here I am going to use C, that is C is equal to 12.6. Hope so again it is clear. And then I am going to define the long. Now I am using D, and I am giving here 2563, and then a semicolon. And now I am gonna use this same statement that I have used for the addition statement of a and b, but I will copy here right now for the addition of c and d as well. Just I will change the variable name. So this was the completion of integer data type. You have seen, not only I have mentioned the data type, but by this way you have also learned how to declare variable. In the first example of integer, I have declared integer a and b separately and then assigning the values, but in the second and third example I have assigned the value and also declared the data type as well. Hope so it is clear. Now I am also going to use the float data type here, so that all of it will be clear. Now what you have to do is, I am going to take another method for the declaration of variable, that is now long. This is also the data type of float, long double. Okay, then now if you want to declare 2 variables in one line, then you can do like this. Okay, and you can have as many as you want. Thus I am going to show you how many types are there to define the variables. Now long double, I am giving some value and assigning to it. Now I am taking it 13.36562. Since I have long double, so I can have many of the decimal places. Then I am taking here n, that is equal to 45, we are considered 21526. Okay, Now then, I'm copying the above statement as well, that is a plus b, but here I have to change it into m plus, sorry, I have to use it like that, m and n. Also I will give some space here so the program will look like as having a logic. Now I have used one of the float data type, that is long. Now the remaining two will also be used, that are simple float. I am using in front of you. Using the e variable, I am going to use 15.0 here, then the semicolon, then I am going to use the third one, that is the double type. Double, in double I am taking f as a variable, and then I am using this 32.56, and then I am again pasting the above statement of addition here, and here I have to change the variable again, that is e, and then e plus f. Now I have used the integer data type and all its three kinds, then I have used the all three data types of float. Now it is the turn for the last, that is the string. Now declaring the variable like that, again string you have to use before the variable name. For string I am taking x, in x. Now I have told you that you can have the sequence of characters, that is I am taking here NED, but remember one thing, while taking any of the value in a string you have to use the double quotation, and then I am again using string. I will tell you why. String y is equal to, now I have to write the university here and I will concatenate them, but one thing will be clear to you by doing this, that is varsity. Now I have not mentioned the y here. Why so? Hope you are genius to understand that, but if you haven't, I will tell you. Now this is the last of that is character, and in character I have told you that I will take only one character, and this can be done like that. In single notation I can use the y here, which will be used to concatenate with the string x, y, and this will give the whole meaning. Now I have to terminate the line as well, which I haven't, so it will give an error to me. First of all, it is very important in C++, so I have also given this. Now after that I am going to again print the statement that I have written for that, count x. Now here I am going to write x, then I am going to write y, then I am going to write z, so it will concatenate both of them. Now but here I will give some the escape characters. I will tell you about them as well in the further videos, but for now just you have to write like that, and then it is end l. Now string and characters are also done. Now the last one, that is boolean. You have to use bool, and then you have to use any of the variable. Here I am using k is equal to true, and then a semicolon, and then I am using the print statement that I have already copied here. Now just I have to change here, that is k, and hope it is clear. I have taken all types of data types, integer having with all its kind, float, then string, characters, and boolean. Now since I want to end my program successfully, I have to use the word that is return 0 in the C++, and then the semicolon. Hope so it is clear. Now I am gonna run that, and hope so it will run successfully. Now I am going to run that in front of you. Here it is. I have clicked on the compile and run, and you will see the result very soon. It will take some time since it has long code and number of lines, so it will take some time, but hopefully we will get the right. Here you go. I have successfully compiled the result. The k has returned me 1 since I have taken true. In NED it has successfully written NED University, joining the y as well of character and NED University by the string. Then I have used all the float, and then all above is integer data types, then all the integer data types. Hope so it is clear. We have completed our data types very nicely, and hope so it have been clear to you. I tried to give the best of mine to give you the explanation. If you didn't like the video yet, please like it, subscribe my channel, that is Tech Park, by hitting the bell icon now. Like it, share it as well. I will be back again with some more videos in C++ and many other programming languages as well. But this is all from now. We will meet in the next video. Thank you.